Lights! Up! 4 o'clock on this post! Oh. Are we on?
We are now. That was.
Oh, we are
That was
now.
a flop. Flop on my bad.
Oh, see, I think we are. It's like
It was a
just
flop.
like our show before us, Flopstar.
Hey, that's not a
Shout out
flop,
to
though.
shout out to Flopstar.
Selma Krantz.
Great.
Don't be a flop. Don't be like me.
Don't be a flop, be a slay, as she says.
I didn't slay the day. I flopped. I flopped hard.
Hey, you know what, Bartlett? We all flop
Yeah,
sometimes.
we do.
But it's not how you flop; it's how you slay. It's how you slay after flopping.
Yeah.
Is what I learned from Selma Krantz.
I'm trying to figure out how we proceed with today's show. Because, Jack, what we've just realized is that Blaze Radio streaming does not let you click play if you are actively screen recording.
Oh, boo.
So,
Boo.
we have a problem.
We do.
Because not only can we not do that, we can't record in that studio because the recorder is broken, and it's been made well aware that it is broken. There's been several people coming in today. There's no way they don't know about it.
Yeah.
They've known about it since yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're stuck here, yet again, stuck here, because we cannot have a good show under these conditions. Now, we are recording off of the cameras,
Right.
however. The cameras are recording our sound, and hopefully that is good enough. However, we also have the sound that comes out of the computer.
Right.
Because we had something from Jacob Jones today that needs to come out of the computer. So hopefully that works. If not, we're screwed royally.
Hey,
But-
Royals. Royally.
You know what?
We were only second to last in the
I'm not
MLB.
even gonna-
Woohoo!
This is too much
Yeah.
negativity.
56
I'm ready.
wins.
I'm ready for
56
positive.
wins.
You know what? I want positivity. My baseball team is good, folks. Bartlett, my baseball team is good. That's right. That's what snakes sound like, to my recollection.
What?
Never been that close to one.
Oh, really? Is that
Actually,
right?
that's not true. I was at Evex game last week, and they had
They had a real snake there?
they did have a real snake there.
Well, I wanted to know if you wanted to bring a real snake onto the show.
You know what? There could be some safety concerns with that.
You seem reasonably calm.
I personally would be terrified of that.
For having such success, you seem very reasonably calm in the studio.
Well, I think a lot of it was trying to get the recording set up. So a lot of the Zoomy excitement was
sure.
focused on how do we record the show today.
Right. Yeah, that was.
But
that's something.
Don't get me wrong, folks. I am hyped ASF, as they say on X. If you haven't been on X today or even Instagram, check out the Valley Variety on Instagram
You
and
recently just say X.
Twitter. Hey, it's the official name.
I don't care what the official name is. My official name for it is not X.
Well,
What would that be, Ben?
What do you mean?
Well,
My official name for Twitter doesn't matter to you?
it's Twitter.
I think he said my official name for Twitter. So
It's
I think
Twitter?
It's Twitter.
I think we answered our own question.
Yeah.
Hey, at
You
least
win
we
a
know-
point, Ben.
At least we know the, I can hear
What
the
is this, around the
effects.
horn?
Hey, you know that just I can hear the effects over the radio.
Yeah, we can hear the
So
effects of the
that's
radio.
that's a great start.
Yeah.
We don't know if the camera can hear the effects.
Oh, see, that's where the
See, we have problems yet
yeah,
again.
we do.
While we hope and pray that Blaze Radio hears our cries of change, our hopes of change,
Trying to.
hopes to change back because we replaced a recording device that was working very well for us last year. Why did we fix something that should not be changed? No idea. Here we are though.
Ask Flopstar.
Lobstar wouldn't know. They're too good.
Selma Krantz knows everything.
Oh, you're right. She
Everything.
didn't know what happened to Steve Rogers last week, but she does know most things.
That is slander, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm taking you to court, Ben
It's
Yates.
not. Well,
Hey, if it's written, it's libel. I guess. this is
it
not-
wasn't written, and it was on air, and
Oh, so
it
it's
was
slander.
a,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
okay.
Yeah, I passed mass comm law, okay?
I have not
Okay.
passed yet. I'm in a solid 81 and 2 finals coming up. Let's wish me luck.
I would just like to give a quick shout out to Kenji Ito. It's the only reason I passed that class.
Hey, there you go.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Good for Kenji,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he passed with like an A, and I'm like,
Look at him.
I got the grade I needed, so
Jones is going off to the side to.
It sounds like it's recording now.
What?
Woohoo!
It sounds like it's recording.
Yeah,
That's
we
crazy.
beat the
It was not
the
recording for 2
Blaze
minutes,
system.
but then, I don't know what happened. Did we press a button in the studio? But it is now recording.
Hey!
We can hear it.
Hey, it's crazy how low budget we have to go.
Hey,
That might actually pick up in the recording now.
Woohoo!
Is that
Hey.
what they call it DIY, folks?
Do it yourself.
Yeah, for real. That's how we roll.
I want to talk to you, Jones, about the D-backs. You've been having a struggle this entire, the entire season was a struggle for you. It was a great start, and then slowly
Yes.
became more D-backs by the minute. I want you to get. I want a reaction from you after you've already jumped into the pool of our building last night. You jumped into the pool fully clothed. I want you to
did.
go over your emotions, please.
It is a great time to be a fan of the Arizona Diamondbacks franchise. It was a great day yesterday of advancing to the National League Division Series against the Dodgers, and we're on the we are on the upswing as a team, as a franchise, and this was my number one goal of the season. All the games we went to, all these student pass games that we attended, all the $5 tickets that we bought, all the games that we went to over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Every game we went to, like this is what it's all about.
The Pepsi ketchup that we
The
went
Pepsi
to.
ketchup on
Yeah.
the 4th of July, that was not that bad.
The changing in all-you-can-see sponsors.
Yes, Bar S, but there was no Bar S, like anything
Until halfway through the season.
until halfway through. You know what? August.
August
was
was
a great.
a pretty
It
good
was a
time.
great year for the seats.
Yeah, it was a great time to be alive for all you can eat.
Absolutely. But that's what it's all about. Still got work to do. The NLDS coming up, but if you haven't seen my reaction yet to last night's victory, check our Instagram, check my Instagram, check our X as they let the snakes get hot. Check our TikTok, which has a lot of people commenting on my celebration.
We have some slanderous comments on Jacob Jones through the TikTok, Jack, and I can read through them if you want me
Yeah,
to.
please do, and please read out their full username.
Okay. Let's see. We have more recent reactions.
I have
actually,
I have some comments to them.
Jacob Jones is now only 20 views away from being the third most watched TikTok on Valley Variety.
Oh, come on, let's go! All right,
Yeah, got a celebration there.
Mr.
Yeah.
A-list celebrity.
that's
out here.
that's bigger than the win.
We have 4 comments from not fans of the show, people through TikTok. These are people I do not know.
Those hashtag DVX, that was a big.
Yeah, the
Definitely
big
got that
D-backs, the hashtag D-backs got a few local fans to respond. Here is one from Hank. His username is literally Hank, Hank,
Okay.
with the
What's up,
Diamondbacks
Hank?
logo.
All right.
Bro,
I like.
LFG, which you know,
Yes.
acronym.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
from LA, but I'm a D-backs fan. I'm hyped.
Hey, come on, Hank. All right, love it. Love
Yeah.
you, Hank. Let's beat it up.
And just so you know, these comments do get worse for Jacob Jones as they go on.
I love it. Hank, I love you, but
The
let's
next
bring on
comment is from Nate.
Nate.
Looking like
What's
a
up?
repeat of 2017 blush emoji.
Oh, Nate. Oh, you would say that, Nate. You would say that.
The next comment is
That's so
from.
Nate.
Let's put that on the poll. Is that so Nate?
That's
yes
so
or no?
Nate, dude.
Yes
Nate,
or yes?
No.
Nate always loves looking to the past.
Yes or yes?
Oh, Nate. He just loves going back to the past.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Literally 2017.
Yeah, for real. Nate, let's live in the present.
He rides on his highs, you know.
Live in the
He
now.
does.
Live
He
in the
does.
now, Nate.
I've known Nate for a good 24 hours now. What I've learned from Nate is he just cannot live in the present.
Seriously. The next comment is from all caps, DJ Hypist.
Oh, come on, DJ Hypus. What you got to say?
Dodgers winning in 4 games, bro. Relax.
Hey, you know what that means, DJ Hypus? Is we took a game from you. We took a game from you if you won in 4. That's what I'm talking about, DJ Hypus. Thanks for the support. Go Snakes. DJ Hypus is now acknowledging that we're going to win the game in this series.
Okay, relax.
Go Snakes. Thanks, DJ.
The next comment is from Kev, K-E-V.
K-E-V.
All caps. Just be quiet, dude. Don't be like the SD fans. You'll have a good young team.
Oh, Kev.
What do you have to say to Kev?
I had a lot of things to say to
It's telling you
Kev.
to be quiet. Do you take that?
Is that what that's what he said?
He says, "Just be quiet, dude."
Just be quiet, dude. Don't be like this, ST fans.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to look at Kev's profile. Hang on.
Yeah, for real.
No, he actually looks like a guy who would say, "Be quiet."
Kev, would you stop pooping on my party, bro?
Hey, man.
I'm just trying to enjoy a playoff run. And you're
Hey,
out,
man.
And you're out
Stop
here
pooping on his
my
party.
Kev,
Stop it!
just be happy for us, man. Are you really threatened by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Kev? Kev's really threatened by the Arizona
The
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks have moved people this way to be
I'm
haters
living.
now.
I am living rent free in Kev's head right now. The difference between me and San Diego fans, Kev, is that San Diego fans convince themselves they're going to win the series.
Wow.
I don't think we're going to win the series, Kev. I don't. But do I get to celebrate? Yes. Yes, I get to celebrate. Kev, your payroll was like 5 times ours. Please do not be judging my celebration.
I don't think he's a SD fan, though.
It is not. What he's mentioning is that
He might be a Dodgers fan.
what he's mentioning is that Padres fans put out a rap before their series against LA.
Yeah.
And then LA swept them. So that's what he's like, chill
Okay,
out,
so
don't
he
be.
is alright.
But Kev, stop. No, Kev, you stop. You stop, Kev.
I would like to play the TikTok over the microphone here real quick.
A lot of D-backs content today. I like that.
If we could do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you have it on your phone, Jack?
I
You-
do.
You do? Okay, so Jack, you can actually play it through the sound system.
I
That's
love
even
it.
better. So we're going to throw the dongle off the computer and right onto Jack Bartlett's phone. And we're going to hear not only Jacob Jones warning us of the D-backs reign of terror that has just ensued over the wild card.
Is this the remix or is this just the video?
No, this is just this is no remix that I've heard of yet, Jones.
Oh.
We're saving that one. That's a surprise for a little later.
Ah.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Actually, we'll play the remix after this. There is a remix that Jones has.
You scared me for a second.
Oh, okay. So this
Apologize.
is it. Jones
Yeah.
will be talking about how he feels right after the game is finished, and then, of course, a sound effect.
Listen for the sound effect, yeah.
Yeah.
We told you not to let the snakes get hot. We told you not to let the snakes get hot.
Waterfalls.
How do you cool down snakes? Water would work. D-backs are going to the NLDS. Pool parties are how the D-backs celebrate. I might as well join them.
Might as well.
It's the long pause of sound for me. The ominous nothingness until.
Sploosh.
That was great. Take that, Kev. Chasing waterfalls, please stick to the rivers.
And at this point, he's searching for his hat. He's
No,
lost
he's
his
getting
hat.
out of the water now.
Okay, good.
There we go.
But I think you're moving too fast. Come on, I seen a rainbow. Yeah. Never mind. But that's a great song. That's a great song. That's what that's what the first thing that our friend Jake Brown mentioned is that Chasing Waterfalls by TLC was playing in the background.
Wait, explain again?
That's the first thing when I posted the video in our group chat.
Oh, yeah.
That was commented on the videos that
That's true. That was the first comment that was
that
received.
he said don't go chasing waterfalls.
I'm gonna go chasing it.
But I do want to chase waterfalls.
Yeah.
You're chasing waterfalls?
I am chasing waterfalls.
You're big waterfalls guy?
Big waterfall guy. I'm taking the waterfall all the way to Kev's house. Because they may win in 4 games, but that means we at least took 1. Ain't that right, DJ? Whatever.
Hypist.
Hypist.
DJ Hypist.
Hypist.
Yeah.
Is he like the next DJ Khaled? DJ Hypist. Oh. Yeah.
That's a great transition.
That is a fantastic transition, Jack. Because next up we have, I believe, a nominee for the Varieties Awards that will be coming at the end of the year. Because Jacob Jones made a remix of of the Diamondbacks last night. Do you want to explain this a bit more before we go in, or do you
It's
just wanna-
I don't know if there's how much explaining there is to do. I think it's just more of an experience.
Okay, let's experience this right now. I'm really excited to share this. Let's go.
DJ Khaled! This one hit in the air right field. This one back. And Taylor isn't able to get it, and that one is gone. Alec Thomas pulls one over the wall. The first hit of the game for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle, base hit. Perdomo is in. Carroll coming home. Frelick's throw is too late. Into second goes Marte, and the Diamondbacks have taken the lead.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Bases loaded. And that wild pitch gets past Contreras. Runner coming home. Tag. Save! Pham is in to score. In the air, out towards shallow left field. And it'll fall for a hit. In to score is Walker. Stopping at third is Herrera. It's an RBI single, and it is 5-2 Diamondbacks. Here comes. Swing and a miss, and that's it. The Arizona Diamondbacks advance to the division series as they knock off the Brewers. Paul Sewald closes it out, and the Diamondbacks come into Milwaukee and win 2 straight. And now Arizona will move on and take on the Dodgers.
And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Don't let the snakes get high!
And they stay there, and they say yeah.
Play my theme music.
You want a Jones minute?
Jones minute?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, keep it playing. There's more. There was more to that.
No, there wasn't.
Is that where it ended?
That's where it ended.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's, I played the D-Bags Valley Variety.
Jack.
This is not on me. I played it. Stop booing me. I'm right.
All right.
All right. Hey, there we go. Come on. There we go. Good stuff. Good. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
I think Jack deserves his 2 cents.
I'm not paying him.
I'd appreciate it.
I'm not getting paid.
Jack's like, where's my money?
Tell him to bring me my money.
Bring me my money. Ain't that right, Corbin Carroll? $250 million for the next 10 years.
Is that good?
Get your money, kid.
Good deal.
Thanks for totally crushing the heck out of a home run in Game 1. Dude, smashed that thing, and then Cattell following up with the back-to-back jacks. And then Gabby Moreno, who got hit in the head with a bat last night, had to go out concussion protocols.
That's
Dude doesn't even
nice.
have a concussion. How about that, huh?
That's
Great news right there.
Credit to the D-backs staff there to make sure the concussion is just temporary.
Credit to Zach Gallen, who threw 31 pitches in the first inning and still went 6 strong innings.
Insane.
What's that?
Absolutely
6
insane.
2/3? What?
32.
32 pitches in the first inning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we're getting corrected on.
Wow.
He's getting
32
corrected
pitches.
On, oh my god.
And he still went 6 innings. That's hard to do, man.
How did the D-backs Ultra fan just get corrected live on air like that?
Because my wonderful girlfriend Haley Estabrook is over there. Haley, come on. No. Okay, she's saying no. But
This is just a mistake.
big credit to the D-backs bullpen. Big credit to Ryan Thompson. Big credit to the Ginkler, Kevin Ginkel.
Gankle.
And then big credit to Mr. Jump Around himself, Paul Sewald. And then, credit to Torey Lovello. I think he dropped like 20 F-bombs in that post-game celebration.
As he should.
As he should. And I wish there was a pool in Milwaukee. They would have went and jumped in.
I think I got a text from, speaking of your girlfriend Haley, I've gotten texts from her because of the game last night. And I'm going to read them because they were hilarious, and it was I think this needs to be out there because Jones had a live reaction to the game, and it was him staring wonderfully into the TV, his eyes glistening with the D-backs victory, and Haley sends me a video of that celebration and says, "I want someone to look at me the way Jacob Jones looked at that last strike."
I love you. I I love you more than D-backs playoff wins. There you go.
Well, hey, there we go.
Yes.
That's a big honor right there.
And D-backs playoff series wins. How
That's
about
huge.
that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know last time we won a playoff series, Jack?
I believe it was 2007.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
7 years old. Can you believe that? You know, I got that
I
flag.
actually can believe that.
If
Yeah.
you look at the flag right there, MOBP
Oh, wow.
2007.
It does say 2007.
So I got this flag behind us the same year the D-backs won their last playoff series.
So it's here for a good reason. That's
so-
ceremonial, man.
Also, just letting people know if they, I'm not a bandwagon Snake fan. I have been on the train for D-backs have plenty of my money. So
That goes so hard.
just making that clear. I've
Wow.
been on the.
That's 20 minutes of D-backs talk, and I don't mind it.
Yeah, it feels, I feel almost unprepared but you gotta love it.
It's the most absurd thing. Like right there, 2007.
2007.
He has his receipts on camera. It's crazy. Right there, he's already saying, "Don't call me bandwagon. I have a receipt, and it's this big."
that big. Man, it's a great feeling.
And the audio listeners, it's a big flag. We are covering up a whole TV screen here, and it's not like one of those wimpies. It's a good flat screen TV that we're covering up with this flag right now. He took it from the wall of his room and posted it up here in the Blaze Radio studio.
That's commitment. That's
Yeah,
commitment.
what can I say? I'm a fan of the Snakes. You know what I've been telling our listeners, if you've been on social media the last few days, is to not let the Snakes get hot.
Let them
And
get
you know
out.
what the Milwaukee Brewers did? They let the Snakes get hot. The Milwaukee Brewers let the Snakes get hot.
Why would they
Yeah.
do that?
I don't know, Jack.
Silly Brewers.
Sometimes people just don't want to take advice from the 5'10" Cronkite kid with a podcast. But they should really learn to. I think what's great, what I told you last night, what's even better about this, is that we beat a team from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We beat a team from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is good.
And that just means a lot to
That
me.
mean a lot.
That means a lot to me, man. You know what the Suns and D-backs have in common? They both won the first 2 games of the series against a team from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And luckily, in the D-backs' sake, that's all you need.
Yeah.
We
2
can't
games.
blow this. It's only 2 out
That's
of 3.
true. If it was 7.
Now, if
games,
it was
though,
7,
I
I'd
don't
be a
know.
little concerned.
Right, but just 2.
But it was only 2 out of 3.
There you go. They would have won game 3 probably.
More than likely, we had Merrill the mainstay out there, and or as our friend Hinkle calls him, Mid Kelly.
Mid Kelly.
But he has been. I wouldn't call him mid.
Let's put this.
Kev.
Let's put this on the poll. Should people take advice from Jacob Jones? Yes or no?
He should take some advice. You know, where's Kev at? Kev, where you
Kev.
at, homie?
Kev, I can find. I don't know. I might just someone's TikTok stalking here. Who knows?
You know what, Kev? Stop being such a party pooper.
Yeah.
That's what I got to say to Kev. Kev.
Boo this man.
Boo this
Boo
man.
this man.
Boo, Kev. Boo. I bet Kev's not even his real name. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out.
I do want to talk about D-backs. I think we've done a lot of it. If you want to keep going a full hour, Jones, we can. I'll do it for
I
you.
feel like there's still a lot more Go Snakes is all I got to say.
I do want to also move on to.
Let's do it. I think
Move on away from the D-backs.
I think the D-backs have gotten their share.
I think
25 full minutes of.
25 minutes of D-backs is, I think,
It's amazing.
I think we only have 25 minutes total in Valley Variety history.
I don't think I've talked about
D-backs in this 25 minutes.
I don't think I've talked about D-backs for 25 minutes just like in my life. So this was just a great experience all around.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got the chance, and now we're done with it.
Yeah.
So,
Moving on.
so we have NBA news actually. Crazy amounts of NBA news because the media day came out, and it's hilarious, I think, to see the Damian Lillard trade go through, and the Drew Holiday trade go through, as Portland Trailblazers are the biggest haters in the NBA. Their general management is so hateful towards the Miami Heat because of the Dame trade talks that he won't even acknowledge a Tyler Hero trade. So he just sends Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks, a Miami Heat rival, and Drew Holiday to the Boston Celtics, a Miami Heat rival. How do you... the biggest haters in the NBA belong to the Portland Trailblazers, folks. I'm telling you right now, they hate beyond no regard for human life.
You know what we hate around here, Jack?
Haters.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
We hate haters.
We hate haters, and the Trailblazers have been the biggest haters of them all. I mean, isn't that just... It's kind of a beautiful sight, too, though.
Yeah, it's
It
beautiful.
is kind of a beautiful sight.
The East is really competitive, but oh boy. Oh my God. Jimmy Butler was not a fan. Any of what was
Well,
going
now
on.
he's emo, so is he really a
Yeah,
fan?
emo Jimmy Butler. I want to talk about that. The media day, he showed up and literally told people that this is his Halloween and came dressed with an emo haircut. He had the hair slanted over his eyes. He had piercings in his eyebrows, his lips, his nose. He had a nose ring. Jones, did you like the nose ring?
I was a fan of the nose ring. Yeah.
You were a fan of the nose ring?
Yeah.
Okay. I was not personally a fan of seeing Jimmy Butler with a nose ring that atrocious. With the piercings in his eyebrows too. But I mean, it was just a hilarious thing. The media were eating it up. He was wearing a jacket that said on the bottom, "The harder you look, the harder you look." It makes zero sense.
That's my kind of guy right there.
You know the viral meme of the little kid getting off the school bus and the first thing he tells his mom is, "Mommy, by the way, terrible sandwich."
Yeah.
And that's like the first thing I think of, but instead of sandwich, terrible look.
Oh,
Jimmy, terrible look, by the way. Terrible look.
you didn't like that look at all?
No, not one bit.
I wish it got face scanned into NBA 2K. I really do.
I think it was. Didn't Austin Scott throw that on the scoop, or was that just a meme?
I think that's just a meme that someone made. Unfortunately.
That was beautiful meme. though.
It really was.
So this is a conversation Jimmy Butler had with Bam Adebayo for a minute. It's Jimmy saying, "Look, I gotta stay in my." Bam started saying, "The whole lip ring is annoying." He said, "The lip ring is annoying." Jimmy said, "Look, I gotta stay in character." So Bam said, "You get a haircut from Media Day?" Jimmy says, "This is my Halloween." And then Bam's like, "All right, valid point." And they take a picture. They take the group picture that we see of him, Tyler Hero, and Jimmy Butler together.
Wow.
What a conversation.
Wow.
This is my Halloween. Respect it.
It's a hilarious amount of just Bam Adebayo is a funny guy, and he had to answer media questions about Jimmy's new haircut. He just had no idea what to say. The poor guy just had no answer.
And what do you say? My teammate's emo, and yeah.
No, I mean,
And now ask me questions.
the haircut has gone away since then. There's been a picture of Jimmy that came out like yesterday that was back to normal Jimmy Butler. But I think the emo look is kind of a message. We didn't get Dame, we didn't get Drew. We're not getting any of the guys that I really want. How can we not make any offseason moves that improve this team? Do we have to keep making moves at these undrafted players to make the finals?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. It could be a encoded message out there. Look.
Yeah, a little metaphor. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, Eric
Like
Spoelstra,
Jimmy
though,
Butler.
has proved to be one of the best head coaches in the NBA right now. I mean, obviously they made the NBA Finals this past season, but, like, Spoelstra, he's a dog. And
Yeah.
even if you don't get the superstars in the NBA, he's proven that he'll be able to do it. So I don't think it's a big letdown for the Heat.
I don't think it's a big letdown. I think it's just to the Heat fans. I know they were anticipating something like this happening for them when Dame wanted Miami above all the other teams. Like Kevin Durant wanted Phoenix, he gets to go to Phoenix. You know, I don't know if Kyrie wanted the Mavericks, but he still got to team up with Luka, and that's a pretty big deal for him.
Yeah.
I don't see and then Drew Holiday. He didn't even want to move from Milwaukee, but he gets moved.
Right.
DeAndre Ayton looks like he wanted to get moved from Phoenix, and he got moved. So when you get something you want,
Mutual.
it's well, even if it's mutual, it's great. But when it's not, it's it's just terrible for one side, and the Miami fans probably aren't very happy with this.
And then there's the wife of
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Lauren Holiday put out a huge statement.
Not a fan of learning on Twitter that her husband was being traded.
Right. Actually,
Which
let me go look for that right
Which,
now.
by the way, just disclosure, you should really let your players know while they're traded, before they find out
Yeah.
through a Woj bomb.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a thought. I mean, have some common courtesy. That'd be fantastic.
I agree. I think
I know stuff gets leaked, and I know stuff can happen before, but
Drew Holiday didn't. I know Drew Holiday didn't get a notification on it. I know Anthony Davis actually woke up to his trading to LA, but that's something that he wanted. He
Sure.
asked to be going to LA.
yeah, it's like waking up the good news.
I think he found out on Anthony Davis found out on a Twitch stream. I think is what it was.
Mm.
But Drew Holiday, he found out after a Sunday morning nap and woke up to this. So here's the message from Lauren Holiday that she sent out publicly. It's not personal, it's business. It's rarely true in real life. We don't want to see what makes it personal. I debated about writing anything, but being vulnerable helps me heal. This isn't new, we've been traded before. Each time we felt something different, but this time it crushed me. I'm not sharing this for sympathy, I'm not sharing this to bash anyone. I'm sharing this so people can see the humans behind the business transactions. Because contrary to the cliche, it's personal, meaning there are people's lives that are affected. It's never just business. Our daughter started first grade a month ago, our son started preschool. Our kids go to school with other Bucks children. Their dads walk them in and walk out together. The other women on the Bucks have been my workout partners, my confidants, and my support system. We have had Bible studies, retreats, and shared so many laughs and tears. Not to mention the relationships we have built through our church, our community, and our JLH grantees. All of this is personal to us. There's no business to any of that. Milwaukee was home. There's a lot more, but it's basically, he had no idea he was going to get traded at all. We made it clear that this is our home. We don't want to be traded.
Talking through the talkback right now, but I'll let you guys break the news, but Dick Buck has just died.
Okay.
Got some breaking news on the show that NFL Hall of Famer Dick Butkus has passed away.
Right. Happened. Let me see here. I'm getting the news right now.
Did this just come? Is this breaking?
It's real. It just came out not too long ago.
It was a little less than an hour ago.
At age 80, the Chicago Bears just announced Dick Butkus has just passed away. Started in 1965 of a 9-year career. Middle linebacker, vicious tackler. Yeah, this is an ESPN statement here. So, the Bears tweeted out Dick Butkus was a legend who embodied what it means to be a Chicago Bear. Our hearts go out to his family and friends. So, yeah, Bears have tweeted that out just about nearly an hour ago is when they just tweeted that out. ESPN is now finally picking it up and writing a story about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Well, it's really tragic. That's one of the greatest players of all time.
Okay. Any other reactions here to Dick Butkus? Or shall we just sit in silence longer? Jack, anything?
Rest in peace. I hope he lived the life that he wanted to live, and I hope he's happy wherever he is now.
Yeah, it's a staple of the NFL for years and still is, and that's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, kicking at 80 though, that's
Yeah.
very
So-
good for an NFL
Mm-hmm.
all timer.
Yeah.
And old time. I mean, 80 years old, playing in the NFL at one point in your life. That's hard for physical health as an NFL player retiring from the NFL. It's a grueling task on your body to play in this league, and to last so long, it's an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
But Hall of Famer, legend, one of the greatest of all times. It's very unfortunate, no matter what age you go. It's very sad to see.
Yeah, that is very tough. Man, oh man.
But I I do want to
Yeah,
go
get
back
back into
into where we were, the Drew Holiday,
Yeah.
Lauren Holiday
It's
beef.
I understand where she's. It is. I mean, it's a really tough business, and it's really tough that her husband had to learn that way, but I think the point that she makes about a lot of families is valid. It's a tough business. I mean, you raise your families in these cities. You see a lot of. It's the reason players are so emotional when they get traded.
Right.
I mean, if you build a family, if you build a relationship with fans, I mean, Drew won a championship and did amazing things as a Buck in his time there. See, his kids are going to school out there. It's an unfair business. It's a cruel business. It's part of it, but it sucks. It's like people don't. My statement does a really good job of just like people don't realize like the going back and forth these families have to do, like moving their entire lives, city to city. That's why I feel bad like for these. Think about like these like veterans like who like switch a different team every year.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
Like Ish Smith.
yeah, like guys
13,
like that, like who
13
have,
teams in 13 seasons.
yeah, who have families. Like imagine like family moving, and like, hey guys, we're going to Chicago.
Yeah.
And you get traded mid-season. Hey, no, never mind, we're going to Phoenix. Oh, never mind, we're going to Milwaukee. Oh, never mind, we're going to
Right.
you name it.
Now with
Yeah,
people like Chris Paul, it doesn't matter because he resides in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter where he gets traded. Like his family resides in LA, and he just travels where he's told.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been so lucky to live in the West his entire career. But to your point, the people who aren't like Chris Paul, who do not have that kind of financial stability in the NBA, that billions of dollars or millions of dollars of wealth that come with flights and houses across the country or schools, private schools for other NBA players' kids, it can be tough. But for Drew, Drew is one of those players that invests a lot into the cities he goes into. Like New Orleans was so invested in him as he invested back. He was on the 76ers for a while. He loved it there. He's a guy that really enjoys the teams that he's been on, and he finally gets a championship with one, and then they throw him aside for Damian Lillard without even telling him. And
Yeah,
and I know DeAndre Ayton was told, because Devin Booker made a statement that he at least got to say goodbye on one of his last days. Like in the locker room, they said goodbye, and it was heartfelt. Like
Right.
they had a moment before they got traded.
Mhm.
But this was not a moment. He was just, sent out. It's business.
Well, I'm sure it makes it feel like I guess our time here was just like, all the charity work and we did just to find out on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah, that just sucks. Like, imagine finding out, imagine just like a regular job, like, hey, imagine you just got fired from your job and you find it on Twitter, and you're like, I just got fired, breaking, Jacob Jones has been let go from Dairy Queen, and I find it on Twitter instead of my boss. I'd be crushed. Mostly because I got free ice cream, but from that job. But
Yeah. See, that's what the
But-
biggest loss from leaving
Now
a
that's
fast food
personal.
place would be
But-
the food loss.
now
the
that's
food.
it's more of a selfish reason for myself, but it's
So,
still.
jeez, same thing. How much ice cream did you get at Dairy Queen when you were working there? You didn't work there long, did you?
No,
You told me it wasn't that long.
that wasn't that long.
This is a personal thing you have with them, though.
I mean,
Can we never be sponsored by Dairy Queen because of this beef you have?
No, maybe don't. I wouldn't say never. I've gone back.
Oh,
I mean-
okay.
It's nothing personal with.
That's right. I gave you some blizzards over the summer. I just don't remember you driving up personally to a Dairy Queen.
No, it's like we're still on speaking terms, but I wouldn't just call him out of the blue to say what's up. It's not like that.
You wouldn't call any work friends from the past? Or?
No, I mean, I don't think so.
I'm not gonna lie. I've sent my my old boss the pool on the phone.
Oh,
They
me?
game of pool on the phone. Yeah, they. I send it every now and then. Just
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like on the
okay. I thought you
text.
meant the video of me. I was like,
it just came out yesterday. No, the game of pool like on Game
oh yeah,
Kitchen.
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Like
Gotcha.
the pool table.
I was
game.
like, okay.
Oh jeez. Okay. No, the pool table game on.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Game
yeah.
Kitchen,
No,
No,
I'm
I'm not
aware.
sending the Arizona Republic the video of you.
Why not?
Do you want me to? I'll do it
Sure.
right now.
Let's. Wait. Actually. Yeah. You know what? Why not? I was thinking about that for a second.
Former employee of the Arizona Republic.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Shout out to the breaking news desk.
Right.
I've never had more fun reporting on traffic jams in the city of Phoenix.
Hey, in other news, NBA news actually, Joel Embiid has announced that he is committed to Team USA
I saw that and I was so confused.
because he is from Cameroon in Africa.
Right.
But he was born in the States?
No,
No.
Oh, then
he's a foreign player.
what you talking about, Willis?
I think he has dual residency.
Oh,
He does now, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he is a citizen
Gotcha.
at least, and so he can.
Okay,
and I
gotcha.
don't think it mattered to the NBA if he did or did not.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sure.
any reason to
That's
get
real.
him on the team. There's arguments now. There's people already talking about this as if they're the Avengers being suited up. LeBron is basically Iron Man starting the franchise of the MCU, and he's just recruiting everyone.
Joel gains U.S. citizenship in September 2022.
Hey, there we go. Okay,
There it is then.
I was not aware.
So he is a U.S. citizen, so it does, in fact, make him eligible.
Yeah.
For the USA
He
basketball
actually
team.
has citizenship in 3 countries.
Oh, what's the
Because
third one?
in July, right before he got U.S. citizenship, he got French citizenship.
French.
French.
Yeah.
Why French? What's he doing there?
I'm reading this NBC article to find out.
Okay, get back to us when you do. That'd be
Well,
very
you know what they
exciting.
say. At least it's not Canada.
Your beef with Canada doesn't get old, man.
Don't get me started.
I really don't want to get you started, but
Good. I could have a whole Canada show.
you have a whole Canada show.
Yeah, it's just, man.
Do I have to make another poll question about this?
But you don't have to.
Good.
No one's forcing you
I
to.
will. Would you like a full hour special of just Canada on Valley Variety? Yes or no?
They don't deserve that. Canadians.
Well, okay. Well, you're the one who said that you could go an hour,
I could.
but you won't.
I won't.
Okay.
They don't deserve it.
Okay.
Canadians. One day they will attack. And
What?
don't.
Wait.
and don't say-
Wait. Keep going. Hold on.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Because we're supposed to take advice from you. Don't let Canadians get hot.
Don't be Kev. don't say I didn't warn you.
Don't let Canada get hot.
They're a sleeping giant.
So I found the reason.
Just wait to be woken up.
Good. Let's please stop this Canada talk.
So so Cameroon has his home country.
Of course.
They have never competed in a major international tournament. So in July of 2022, Embiid became a citizen of France, so that it would be a step toward being able to represent any nation at the 2024 Paris Olympics.
There you go.
So he-
And then a few months later, he got U.S. citizenship, and he was like, and this is what made it big news, was because he was debating between choosing Team France with Rudy Gobert or Team USA with basically the rest of the NBA.
Wow.
So, yeah.
All right. I'm not saying that.
No.
We got a text that was very naughty. Very naughty, Reed Mitchell.
Boo.
Boo!
I hope Oregon loses. Whoever they're playing this weekend because of that comment.
Who's Oregon playing this weekend?
I have no idea, but they hope they lose.
It's UW next week.
UW. I
UW.
know.
No. Next weekend is UW.
Oh, what's this weekend? They bye week?
Um,
Am I that saying that I know it's a bye week?
Or it's just that.
Or is Reed going to get to you first, Jack? I think he's going to beat you too.
They are on a bye week.
Hey!
I hope you
I'm
lose your
saying.
bye week.
Yeah, their next game is UW.
Anyway, so Embiid is going to be on the national team. The other commitment so far is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is officially on the team as well.
Right?
Devin Booker said that he plans to. He has not said I'm in 100%. Kevin Durant has.
Come on, bud.
LeBron said that he is recruiting and talking. That for some reason LeBron and Steph are being very vague about their commitment. I think they're kind of trying to see what the end of the season brings, and then they'll do it. If they're not too decrepit and old at that point by the end of the
Do
season.
the Olympics have tampering? Is this?
No, I mean this is just they'll figure it out by the time they need to, for sure. And by the time it's figured out, I'm sure we'll get LeBron, we'll get Steph, Kevin, will already be there. Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, the squad will be built out since from that point.
Yes,
It's gonna be every top star. Jason Tatum will probably play shooting guard at some point in this. It's gonna be ridiculous amounts of people. It might be one of the greatest teams the USA has sent out ever. And that's what people are saying.
It's gonna be a good one.
They're asking. There's a lot of Twitter debate right now if it's as good as the Dream Team or better.
I mean, time will tell. If you win, then
Right.
sure.
I think it is a time will tell. I don't want to say it's that good yet because we don't know the full team at the moment.
That's true.
But even the hypothesized team, it's great.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen them play together yet, and we've seen the Dream Team play because that was the Dream Team. We've seen the Redeem Team with Kobe being, the hard veteran, and LeBron, D. Wade, and Melo being the young talent pool that would come in and get better during the Olympics. And I don't know what that's going to be this year, where it's going to be LeBron's going to be now the savvy veteran that Magic Johnson was for the Dream Team, that Kobe was for the Redeem Team. It's going to be LeBron this time. As the oldest player in the NBA, LeBron James is now officially the oldest player in the NBA, starting this year, because of Udonis Haslem retiring.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Udon was a crisp 41 years old at his retirement.
Wow.
Wow, man. Good for
LeBron is going to turn 39 this December 30th.
him. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Just so I don't have to say it then.
Okay.
Getting it out of the way.
Yeah, good. That's good. I'm glad you did that for us.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank
So
you.
now you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you for talking.
Yeah.
Useless sound from Jacob Jones. A rarity.
Fine, I'll just stay over here in my
No,
phone.
no.
Fine.
No.
No.
Oh,
No, you're so sound.
what?
I created the name.
What name?
No, keep talking.
Oh, okay. He's protesting. Okay.
It's great.
Jack, do you have any? Me and you have an exciting weekend or two coming up here.
Yeah, back-to-back, very, very exciting college football weekends for the SEC East. We got number 1 Georgia versus Kentucky this weekend. They're ranked 20th, right?
Yeah, we're number 20.
And then I believe LSU is 23rd in the nation, and Mizzou is 21st.
Yeah,
and the
that
weekend,
sounds right.
Weekend after that, Mizzou heads to Kroger Field for a 6:30 kickoff.
Right. So me and you were talking about the scenarios of this because College Game Day hasn't been released
Right.
or decided on yet where they go for the next week.
Right.
So we thought that this is what would happen, is that if Kentucky beats Georgia and if Mizzou beats LSU, Kentucky-Mizzou play for the top spot of the SEC.
It's SEC East.
SEC.
Well, well, technically, yes, it would
Yeah,
be the SEC.
the entire
actually,
SEC.
Because the SEC, all the SEC West teams have at least one loss.
Exactly. So if Georgia gets that one loss, and if LSU gets that one loss, now it's Kentucky, Mizzou is the only undefeated teams in the SEC.
Yeah.
They play the next week.
Mhm.
Why wouldn't we have
College
Lee
Game
Corso out there, huh? We're gonna have Lee Corso and Pat McAfee out there, and Kirk. Come on, let's get them all out there. College Game Day. Where's it at? It's at Kroger Field, right?
Yep.
Oh, that'd be sick. Bring that over to Lexington. Give me Lee Corso in Lexington with a Wildcat head on Oh.
So the other games that are competing for College Game Day that weekend will be
Yeah.
Miami, who's 17th right now, versus North Carolina, who's 14th right now. Both of them are undefeated, but they're both
That's
4-0, so they both have had their bye week. The other one would be Oregon, Washington.
Yeah,
that's a good
a
one.
big
They're
one.
8-7,
Yeah.
and then
Never mind, that might be it.
that it could be. And then
Well,
the
Lee
last
Corso loves
one,
Oregon.
the last
I can't
one
see
that
this
has
one,
the
dude.
possibility of beating Mizzou, Kentucky out would be USC Notre Dame.
USC Notre Dame's a good one.
It's a big rivalry as well.
Corso loves Oregon.
Ooh, USC Notre Dame is
He'll
good.
find an excuse to go to
Yeah, get
have
Puddles.
game day at Oregon,
He wants Puddles again.
or just
Uh,
with Oregon involved. He wants to go to the Ducks.
I think though, if Kentucky beats Georgia and then Mizzou beats LSU, and you're both going for the top spot in the conference and in the best football conference in the nation,
it has to be an argument, at least an argument for it.
I agree.
You can make a case that the Pac-12 is the best football conference in the nation.
Right now,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
currently,
disagree
yeah,
with you.
but from a historical and if you look at the last 10, 15 years, it's a no-brainer.
No, you're
Oh,
both
yeah.
you're both right. What the point is though is that currently College Game Day doesn't have a choice on what the tradition is. They have a choice on what's really relevant, and what's relevant right now is Bo Nix. It's Oregon.
I guess.
It's Oregon and Washington is really good. They've been really good at
Would
Washington.
any of these schools be?
Who does Washington?
I feel like Big Noon Kickoff is now bigger than College Game Day
Oh, you think so?
because
I like.
Well, I think
still
College
like
Game-
College Game Day.
College Game Day is classic, but Big Noon Kickoff is like the new party show.
I don't know. I
Because
still
of
see.
the Colorado thing and the
Yeah, maybe, but I
Because-
still
and they got-
see Lee Corso as the party place. I
No,
still
he does-
even
no, he gets
as
the-
old as he is, I still think Lee Corso is the party guy.
now he gets the crowd for sure because of the mascot head thing.
Yeah.
But I've been real impressed with the Big Noon Kickoff stuff. Those have been, and granted they've been in like, I mean I think it's been mostly Colorado and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was Colorado for the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But,
It was.
You know, but it's still already some bias. But,
Right. And I mean
but hey,
that's
how can you not have bias?
it's a big thing for Cronkite
Deion
too.
Sanders.
Like everyone here is talking about Colorado right now. We're all in the hype train for Colorado to be here.
Mhm.
And I think it's honestly disturbing how much we're talking about Colorado. But even the graphics department at Cronkite News has had a lot of
Oh.
weird things on Colorado. So like,
Oh, speaking of graphics,
do you want to talk about this, Jones?
so Cronkite News, Instagram. I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
They had a graphic that
You
had,
know the name of the person who made it, don't you?
was it?
Don't.
I do not.
Don't.
Okay, don't.
I don't think that. I don't know if.
Go ahead, keep
Call
going,
him out.
keep going.
No, but so Cronkite News put out a graphic, ASU versus Colorado, with a mountain, except it's the A mountain located in Tucson,
Boo.
not Tempe.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Come on, what?
We're Cronkite News, we
They're
should be better
pretty.
than this.
They're pretty distinctly different,
Yeah, one's gold. One's a gold
One's
A
gold.
and one's white.
and one's a white A.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
different.
hey, let's defend the person who did this though. They saw an A mountain, they went for it, right? They got an A mountain in the graphic.
Yes, but they could. It's
It's the wrong one.
the wrong
It's the one in freaking Dirty T.
and you just can't. You
Dirty
can't.
T.
You can't.
Yeah, it's the name of it. It's not
Dirty
even
T.
this. I'm not gonna say. It's It's the way it's spelled is Tucson.
Tucson.
Okay,
Tucson.
Tucson, and it's
Tucson.
pronounced Tucson. No, it's just gross and Dirty T. That
Dirty T.
Home of North Nogales Community College.
is it home to anything else?
Is that right?
It's home to some pretty good Mexican food
Oh yeah?
and an EG's.
Is there any other college in Dirty T?
A community college away from Northern Nogales Community College.
Mm.
But yeah, you just can't mess up. You can't put Tucson's A.
Yeah.
When speaking of Arizona State, that's some of the biggest beef like people have around here is the mix up between ASU and U of A.
Well, yeah.
Is that I think those schools are mixed up. Maybe more than like, because no schools like there's not a lot of schools that mean maybe Oregon State, but not a
Yeah.
lot of schools share the Michigan State. There's not a lot of schools that share the same first.
Right. A lot of like in-state rival
Right.
kind of schools, exactly. And that's
The ref kept messing it up last week at Cal. He kept saying timeout Arizona in the Arizona State game.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is really disappointing when stuff like that happens. Like it seems avoidable.
Makes me feel like a better broadcaster.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. It's professionalism. It is checking your work. It is
Research.
there. It's research. It's basic knowledge. And it honestly is unfair though. It's two schools in Arizona that both start with the word Arizona,
Yeah.
and they both have a mountain that they both claim to be called a mountain. It's ridiculous, and I think it should stop. I think there needs to be one A mountain. We decimate one of them. Which one do we take?
Well, no, that gets rid of the whole tradition.
Tucson's
You know what the tradition is, right?
I know what the tradition is. I hate the tradition. I think it needs to just go away. There's two A mountains, and it's too confusing for Cronkite News at this point. So I think for their sake, we need to destroy one of the mountains and make a central mountain somewhere halfway through, like halfway to Tucson and Tempe, on that halfway point.
I think for Cronkite News' sake, just the mountains look different. It's a different A. U of A's is a block A. Ours is a wide A. Ours has a flour mill on the mountain. U of A's doesn't. That's pretty easy, folks.
I think Jones.
It's a flour mill.
I think,
A flour mill. You know that's why it's called Mill Avenue?
why is that way?
The flour mill.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
on the mountain. Not that hard, man. Not that hard. What would Kev say about this?